Alright, sorry about that, everybody. We are back into it. Ah. There we go. Way! Where did I even go? I don't even know where I went. Why am I still in this stage? Ba-ding! Ba-ding! What was down here? Hold on, I want to see. Oh, okay, more associated gub. Wait a minute. Can I make it through that gap? I want to know if I can make it through that gap. Ah, come on. Urgh. Wait, the walls hurt. Hold on, the walls hurt. Okay. Why did I... What? Whatever. So, the second blood. That's what I'm gonna call each episode. Well, not obviously each one won't be called Second Blood, but I'm gonna every time I kill a boss, it's gonna be called something blood. This was Second Blood. I don't care if they don't bleed. It is blood. Okay, just making sure. Ah, fool. Yay! Yes, I agree with this statement. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. This can't... What? So wait. You want me to go... Boing. Dun 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 dun. Why is that shiny spike there? What is that shiny spike? Can I even make that? Can I make that? It's... maybe? I don't know if I can make that. Oh, wait! How did I negate that? How did I negate that effect? I negated the effect somehow. Hold on. Aha! You just need to, like, barely jump. Got it. Got it. Why is that one so shiny? Its shininess angers me, because I thought it was going to be, like, my friend, but no. Wow, that sounded like a really deep man's voice. That was like... Rrr. Anyway. Ah, that's so curvy. And... oh, wait a minute. Wow, that's extraordinarily curvy. I just realized what I have to do. Stop. You need to, like, super bounce. No, you need to stop super bouncing. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Okay. Now that I realize what I need to do, I can do it. But anyway, yeah, Second Blood. We have killed 2 out of, I think, 12 bosses. Which is good news! Good news, everyone! Can I'm gonna try to hop on that cloud, just because I want to eliminate every possibility. So I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna die anyway, I can tell. That cloud's gonna get pissed off at me. Every cloud is now pissed off at me because I killed their master. But I'm gonna try it. Because that would be awesome if I could just, you know, have a second to, like, breathe after all this stupid bouncing. Eesh. Oh my god, it's so curvy. I still don't have this completely down. I'm just kind of spamming the jump button, hoping for the best. Which occasionally gives me gold, and occasionally does not. Ah! A little bit of my heart goes out. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this stage, and then I'm gonna stop. Because I want to learn how to switch characters, and somebody needs to tell me in the comments. So this will be our probably last segment with this little guy. I might do the last you know, like the final world with this guy just for, you know, coolness' sake. Just like, hey, yeah, look at this guy. We haven't seen him since World 2 or something like that. But yeah, I would love to be like Kirby, or who else did we get? Luigi? Yeah. You know, it'd be funny. You know, it'd be super funny is if Krago wasn't actually the boss of this stage. He was just like a mini boss, and we're on our way to the boss. That would make me laugh. Come on. I still don't know how to do this completely. I just spam. Hold on, I'm gonna practice. You do need to just spam. Oh, wait. No. I thought if I, like, slowed down at the very end, I could get it, but no. Just gotta spam it. I'm sure there's some kind of, like, scientifical? Wait a minute. No, I thought if I held the jump button, it would not, you know, make me fly around. Why is the game getting so mad? The game shouldn't get mad. I mean, all it has to do is be the game and, like, keep track of my deaths. It's not that hard. Just, like, make a mark every time I die. I know it's, like, a continuous job, but it's worse than what I have to do. I actually have to live it. So excuse me for making you a bit livid. But I am hoping that the bosses are getting a little nervous because now I have killed 2 of their kind. Admittedly, it's only a cat and a cloud. I have no idea what lies ahead. Okay, I'm just going to assume that other cloud is mean as well. Because it wouldn't make sense if there was, like, only 2 out of the 3 clouds here that were nice. Or that were mean. So hold on. Basically, I need to go bump, jump up here, curve around, hop on that, curve really fast, up, bam, and then go into who knows what. Oh my god, it's so curvy. It's like Madam Double Jump curvy. It's like that one girl that doesn't stop developing curvy. Come on. No, 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 no. It's so precise. It's so mean. So mean. It's always Boshy time. Seriously, please be quiet. I need to think of something else to say, or like something else to discuss. What else was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of which, do you remember a while ago I was talking about like movies, like Doom and all that I was gonna be watching? Well, I was also, I had also checked out this one TV miniseries, which was Nightmares and Dreamscapes, which I think came out a while ago. I can't remember how long ago though. Like 2003, I think, maybe 2004. And I remember watching it as a younger man, and I hadn't really read all of the stories because they're based off of stories. And now I've not only read the stories, but I've also gotten into audiobook tapes, and I've listened to them, so I know pretty much the stories in and out. And I'm interested to watch the Nightmares and Dreamscape stories. Although there's this one that's so sad. It's about well, I really don't want to have to spoil it for some of you guys, but it's heck, if I can't spoil one thing for you guys, what's the point of even, you know, trying to talk about stuff or have a discussion? But anyway, and it's just a book. You guys aren't really going to go out and read it. And if you haven't read it by now, you know, that's kind of your problem. I mean, it's a how old year old book? I think it's like written in 1987, I want to say. 87, I think. So it's a pretty old book, so come on. Get a reading. Stop reading Harry Potter all the damn time. Expand your library. But anyway, this one really sad story is about this kid who's extraordinarily smart, and his other brother who is not very smart, and the older brother who's the not very smart guy. Well, he's smart. It's just that his younger brother is like Einstein smart. You know, one of those minds like Thomas Edison that comes across only once every couple hundred years with some kind of revolutionary idea. So the older brother's kind of like, he's not really in the shadow of his younger brother. It's just kind of like, well, how can you even compete? It's kind of like, how do I even say this? It's like a grandmother trying to compete with some Olympic competitor, like a Jamaican bobsledder or something like that. It's just how there's no comparison. And the story revolves around them kind of growing up, and basically the younger brother grew up to be an extraordinarily smart guy, but the problem was with him is that he never really knew what he should be doing with his life. He had all this talent, but he didn't know what he should be focusing it towards, like maybe archaeology, and he basically graduated from high school and colleges around the time he was like 12, and or maybe he was even younger than that. I can't remember. He was some kind of weird super child prodigy, and he just couldn't focus his energies correctly, his brain talent. And then eventually he decided, he'd been watching the news, which gets everybody depressed, just watching the news, and he's like, oh man, there's so much war and blah blah blah, and people are just killing each other left and right, not only in wars but in like just gang violence and all that. And he set out basically to cure everybody getting pissed off at each other, and he found that a certain type of water in Texas apparently really has this one enzyme that calms people down, or like takes away most of their either adrenaline or testosterone. I can't remember what it specifically was, but it's some kind of thing in the brain, some kind of endorphin that basically made people very hostile. And the way that he tested it out was actually very interesting. He basically put it into a mist form, and he put it in this one glass jar with a hive of hornets, and because hornets can sting you over and over and over again, they don't really care if they sting you, as opposed to bees, where if they sting you, they die. But he's kind of like, yeah, people are like hornets, where, if they sting, they can sting again and again and again, as opposed to bees that really don't want to sting you because, they'll die. So he tested it out on the hornets, and the hornets basically became really docile, and they wouldn't attack people. And he decided to get all this water into the Earth's atmosphere via a volcano. So they basically rigged it so that when this volcano erupted, it spread all this calming water into the atmosphere. Unfortunately, because they rushed it, because they didn't really have time to analyze the water, because the volcano was erupting like in a year, and they didn't have enough time and resources to do both the researching long-term effects and getting all of that water into the volcano. And basically what ends up happening is that, sure, everybody's pretty alright for a while in terms of no violence, but unfortunately it causes Alzheimer's, like severe Alzheimer's, where people don't even know how to feed themselves. And it gets really sad at the end, because the older brother has to like document all of this in like a diary, and then seal it away in this really specialized container thingy. And I don't know, I just hate watching that one. So that's going to be one of the stories that I avoid, because I know somebody in my family, immediate family, that has or had Alzheimer's, and I know that I'm probably going to get it. So when I'm a little bit forgetful, guys, it's not all me. I know by the time I'm like 60, I'm going to be completely gone. So that's another reason why I'm kind of trying to get all these videos done, is so I can kind of leave an imprint of, clear me before I fade away. So whatever. Sorry to lay all this heavy stuff on you guys, but it's not all fun and games here. Not all fun and games. I mean, I'm not even, like, irritated now that I've been dying on this stage for, like, I don't even know how long. But, it's just me trying to communicate a little bit more to you guys in terms of, kind of humanizing myself a little bit, rather than just being some random guy on the internet who plays games. I mean, sure, I could just go on and on and on about, oh no, I died. But I kind of want to flesh myself out a little bit, even though I do that enough in public. Hello, ladies.